Hi, we're back at the Tour de France for another installment of the Chris Horner Diary. And Chris, first off, you were just telling me maybe 3 separate trips to the medical car yesterday. What's going on now?
Yeah, 3 separate trips, losing the voice, got a little problem with difficulty breathing, but the voice is just basically going away. So I got some kind of cold or allergy or something going on. Had to go back there, got a big scar right here that was just kept getting ripped off from the shorts, just drying up, getting wet, and then ripping it off, and then drying up, getting ripping it off. So I had to go back there, get that patched up, and then just had to get some sunscreen put on the knee for one of them, just because the sunscreen's so scarred too. I mean, the knee's so scarred. So so much sun yesterday, didn't want to take a chance on getting it burnt or something like that later in the race. But in general, it was an easy day, one of the easier ones ever in the Tour. But for me, still just terrible. Just felt bad the whole day. Never good. And when they were going anything more than tempo, I was struggling just to be at the back. So things are looking pretty grave on my side. But I think the Tour is heating up and putting on a good show for the people here for the next couple days when we get into the Alps.
Sure. Any doubts of getting to Paris? I mean, is it a day at a time, I guess, for you right now?
Actually, this might be it today if I feel the same as I did yesterday. Certainly, I don't see today going as easy as yesterday. If the form or whatever, it doesn't have anything to do with form because I came in here with exceptional form. I know I have great form, but either allergies, infection from crashes, maybe being disaligned from the crashes or something like that is just completely killing me out there. The last 3 days, the first real day in the mountain, I was absolutely at the limit just to be in the gruppetto. The second day I was on the front for the first 100K trying to bring back a break for Robbie, and that put me at the limit the rest of the day. And yesterday my grandma could have finished that stage and she's dead. So I think I've about had my limit unless something has gotten better for today. Hopefully maybe something's passed or whatever I have in me is left or backed off some and I can ride better today. But certainly if I'm at the limit, I won't even make it through this stage today.
Okay, well obviously we hope that's not the case. Let's talk a little bit about yesterday's stage. Phonak made a tactical decision that the jersey wasn't that important to them at this juncture of the race. Seems, the general consensus after the race was it was probably a pretty smart move. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. It's like we discussed earlier in the week. Floyd he doesn't want the jersey. He didn't want it the first day that he took it. That wasn't him attacking. That was people just delivering it to him, just giving it to him on a platter. So when they made those mistakes and he had that kind of opportunity to put that kind of time on those favorites, you got to take it. But you knew he didn't want the jersey. And yesterday just proved it so. Is letting a break go up the road 29 minutes, whatever it was. To take the jersey was a fantastic move. He's been riding incredibly intelligent, saving his team as much as he can. Yesterday, of course, is still tiring for his team to ride in the front, even when you're letting a group get 29 minutes. But trust me, it had been a lot harder trying to keep it.
Sure. Okay. Where does Cadell play into those? He's kind of in a dark horse role here and is able to kind of just play off other guys. He doesn't have, he's got a little bit of support, maybe losing you. I don't know. I mean, what do you think tactically? What does he do as we head back into the mountains?
Tactically, the best thing he can do is follow wheels and wait for the last mountain stage or the time trial to try to take the leader's jersey. He'd be in a bad shape too. We have a fantastic team for Robbie because Robbie's just that good, and these guys can ride the front superbly, but not over the climbs and stuff like that. You see on the first real mountain stage, we had 6 of us back there. When, in all honesty, there should have only been 5 because I should have been in the front with Cadell, but the form has just disappeared like we already talked about. So he would be in a bad position to take the jersey at this particular point in time. But again, it's like we talked about, having the jersey at any point during the race makes for a successful Tour and a lot of attention, and it shows of what type of quality rider you are. Even Pedregal, the rider who took the jersey from yesterday, he's a fantastic rider. He's won stages here last year and stuff. For him to wear the jersey is fantastic. You just can't pass the opportunity. But Cadell is here trying to win first and foremost. So unless he gets something given to him like Floyd had on the other mountain stage, I think best case scenario is he's going to wait till the latest possible moment to try to take it.
Okay. Last one for people who don't quite understand your role with Cadell. Just take us through, assuming you can get to the mountains, and I know that's a big assumption now, what exactly are you going to be doing there? I mean, bottles, setting tempo, what's your role for him?
I think the main thing is to be next to him if he's flat. If he flats, he needs bottles. He needs. Sometimes you go through a section where It could be some crosswind, and the leader's getting a full draft because he has his whole team on the front, and then it's lined out in the back. And these guys aren't getting as good as draft as the leader actually is. So sometimes it just takes the teammate to come up to the side of him like this and ride out in the wind a little bit, so he's getting the same draft as what the race leader is getting. And that way there he's fresher for when you come into the mountains. Mainly moral support too. It helps to know you got a rider there. You always feel safe. If you miss a split on the attack, I can bring it back for him 1 or 2 times, and then he can go with the real attack.
Yeah, okay. Well, for his case and for ours, we hope you're here tomorrow, Chris. And with that, we'll let you go and get out of the heat. And good luck out there today.
All right, good talking with you.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, Velo News TV, you know, Velo News the magazine.
Yeah.
And just for the website of Velo News, I would like to speak about your bike with Dominique. Are you just few minutes? Because Dominique wants to speak about your bike.
Now?
Yeah, is it okay? Or?
Yeah, I have to be there.
No, it'd be great if you want to. You could say a few things about the bike.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it would take we'll take 5 minutes. He's just sort of going to point out the integrated seat post, etc., etc.
Will be 1 minute, one quick one.
One more time. No worries. Hi, welcome back to the Tour de France. We're at the start of stage 14, and we're lucky to be joined by Look CEO and President Dominique Bergeon and Crédit Agricole sprinter extraordinaire Thor Huswald. And first thing we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at Thor's Look 595 bike here, and I'm going to kind of turn it over to you. There's some new features on this bike. Number one, the integrated seat post. Can you just kind of tell us about that and what's special about it?
Yes, it's a worldwide innovation, major innovation, because the seat post tube is done on one single piece with integrated seat post with elastomer with make a filtration of road vibration.
Okay. How's it work?
No, it's really good. I like the Look bikes for a long time, and especially when they got the one tube, I find it like more comfortable and more stiffer than the other bikes. So,
okay.
But first of all, it's really comfortable, which is important because we spend 3 hours on the bike every day.
Sure. Okay. And then next, I think the dropouts are also something new, correct? In the rear?
Absolutely correct. Drops are now in carbon, and they are directly compressed during the molding of the wishbone and the bases.
Okay. And what else? And the lugs. You've done some kind of new things with the lugs as well, right?
Yes, it's in compressed carbon at very high pressure, and it's stiffer. The new frame.
Okay.
This new frame is the new frame. We benefit of the nanotechnology.
Okay. Right.
We have add nanotube of carbon, which offer better resistance and better durability of the product.
Okay. Okay. And this is sort of the original version of this bike some 20 years ago. Some guy named Greg LeMond won a Tour de France at one of these, right?
It's a huge gap between the Greg LeMond bikes and the Tour bikes.
Right. Right.
It's a lot of innovation, and as you know, Look is a very innovative company, and we are a very product and innovative company. We are not a marketing company.
And the only other thing this bike needs, you need something to protect guys like Thor from big green hands.
Yes.
What are we going to do about that? How's that? Is that all healed up?
Yeah, it's better. It's fine.
Okay. Great. Appreciate the time from both of you. And Thor's got to take his bike and go ride it. So
Thank you very much.
And that's all for now from the Tour de France.
Oma är ju lite där.
Ja, Oma, men de liker väldigt godt. Ja, jeg liker de fleste.
Det er greie gutter.
Ja, ja.
Det er veldig greit. Takk. say 3Ks, and then it's the water to the end.
Zag ik bij Mario nog pakken.
Rest day.
Yeah.
How important is that for you that you have that day tomorrow?
It'll be nice, just go out and relax for a day, recover a little, because this last week is going to be very, very hard. So just relax, eat, drink, have a little nap would be nice.
Is it going to be even harder for you now when you are in the lead of the team competition?
Tomorrow?
No, not tomorrow, but the rest of the team.
Hopefully it won't be that hard, but yeah, we'll have a little bit more responsibility, that's for sure. Yeah.
Frank?
Hey, hon. Yes, thanks, babe.
Today was a very, very, very hard start of the race, and it was just so painful. And on these roads, everybody wanted to go on the breakaway, and they kept on attacking. And
Across the streets.
I knew it'd be difficult at that stage to get the two in the front. For me, it was just mainly keep out of trouble and not crash. Because as you said, it was last 5K was so dangerous, so many corners and thin roads.
On a serious note, one of your teammates was involved in a nasty crash today. Any idea as to how Kessler is?
I think he's all right. I haven't seen him. I just heard on the team radio, but I think he's all right. Like, a bit unfortunate, being in the break like that. He rode well just to get into the break, and for that to happen, it's a bit of a pity, certainly.
Critical for your teammates to be in the best of shape going into the Alps too?
Yeah, certainly. You don't really want to start the Alps with too much skin missing, so it's hard enough as it is.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Mike, can we expect you guys to attack like you did in the period? Thank you, Mike.
Get in there, bro.
Thank you. Explain what happened there.
There's just a little left at the end with about a K and a half to go, and the whole our little groups just spread out from side to side and just squeezed through the barriers and boogered.
Yeah, saw somebody pressing you against the barrier, so you just squeeze through there and just punch the hammer, right?
Yeah, I had a little bit of a run going up there, and I yelled at Boogie to watch out or just to stay where he was, and because I was constantly hoping I was either going to crash or I was going to hit him.
And how close was it? You came in and you saw those guys. Did you think you had a chance of catching them?
No, it was a very, very outside chance. I was getting pretty tired myself and those guys, but they weren't moving anywhere. So yeah, I didn't even see them when I went, and they're going so slow that it really took a lot of time out of them at the end.
It seemed like the chase kind of stalled there at the end. Did the peloton kind of pull up once you realized?
Yeah, well, I think Discovery was really working for George and thinking that they could pull one off, kind of like they did in Tour of California almost. And for some reason, I can't even think of his name. Popovich went for it on the downhill, and that really kind of messed up the whole thing. And after that, no one really got their act together. And Grant started pulling, I think, behind me a little bit. But yeah, after that, it was every man for themselves.
And how was it for you in this tour? Obviously you said you're feeling better and better as the tour's gone on, right?
Yeah, no, I do feel better and better, and the stage has been rough, man, and I do much better on a stage. That is hard, like it is all day today, and not just slow and then full gas.
And how's it looking for the team going into the Alps? You guys have Carlos right there.
Yeah, Carlos is doing really well. Who knows? He was an unknown factor before when we went into the Pyrenees, and he did a great job there. So I think Carlos could even do better.
And how would you characterize this tour so far? It's just been a crazy kind of race every day, hasn't it?
It's wide open. It's Wild West, man. It's like, it's not Wild West, but I don't know.
There's no control.
There's just no control. That's what it comes down to. And every day could be something. As you saw yesterday. Oscar Guerrero woke up 50-something place and went home in the yellow jersey. And that's weird, and I don't know if Andy still has it today, and he's going into the Alps with it on his back, and now it'll be top 10 most likely. So,
does that make it more fun to race for you guys?
I enjoy it, but it just definitely makes it frustrating at times when you really think that you know what's going on, or you try to plan for something and it means absolutely nothing.
He was very strong.
Okay, it was not that hard, the climb.
Okay.
All the guys from the general were in front.
I thought Rasmussen was going to take the points.
I don't know. Michael was a little bit has a cold, and I don't know what happened. I don't know where he was. I didn't see what happened. But it's not for us the main goal. No, we have Dennis Menshov and those 3 stages in the Alps. We will see what's happening.
It was not tactic like Boga was going fast at that moment.
No, it was not. Also, there were 2 guys in front, a few points to win. We only say you can take the points when you are there and when it doesn't take too much strength from you. In the Alps is a different thing, different riders, and there the tour will be decided.
Okay. I mean, if you were going to characterize what is going to happen in the Alps, I mean, do you think Phonak is weak?
Phonak weak. When he has two, 3 riders with him, it's okay, I think. It's not a team like Discovery, 7 years, but nobody has a team like that. So we will see. When Landis is very strong, he follows the best riders, and they have to attack him. That's for sure.
Yeah. Do you think people are overplaying the value of the teams in this race? Is really going to, when it comes down to it, it's going to be, one guy versus one guy?
Yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. It's a beautiful cycling, no?
Yeah.
And no, when the good riders come to the last climb, the strongest will hold on. Yeah. But it's not. We have to take day by day, and first the stage to Alpe d'Huez can be already decided who's going to win this tour. You never know.
Yeah. When was the last time Dennis climbed Alpe d'Huez?
Oh, I don't know. Last year? No.
Yeah.
Last year, no, 2 years before.
Yeah.
But okay, he knows the climb well. He trained it, and it's a good climb for him. But you need the good legs. He needs good legs for 3 days, and then you can do something.
Yeah. Do you think he's going to have those good legs?
Till now he has them, so I hope he doesn't lose them.
Okay. Eric, thanks for your time.
Your English is good, I know it.
Salvatore, so close today. Can you describe to us the moments coming to the finish of the race?
Ho detto che sei vicino all'arrivo, se puoi descrivergli gli ultimi momenti della corsa. Gli ultimi momenti sono quelli che non vorrei ricordare adesso, perché ho sbagliato la volata, a impostare la volata. Avevo forse troppa voglia di vincere, ecco. 3 anni che non vinci, arrivi da davanti, la voglia è tanta e purtroppo mi ha portato a sbagliare, ecco.
Can you tell us what you saw at the crash in the breakaway?
La caduta, siamo entrati, non so, che è entrato forse prima Cagnada, non sembrava brutta la curva, allora è entrato un po' troppo forte, poi lui è caduto subito, Rick invece ha preso il guarrai e penso che Kessler è caduto dietro, ecco. Dopo non l'abbiamo aspettati perché sapevamo che il gruppo tiravano forte, allora avevamo anche 3 minuti, a quel punto lì noi 3 abbiamo detto tiriamo fin dove arriviamo se riusciamo ad arrivare.
Excellent. And can you translate the answer for us?
Yeah.
Thanks, Salvatore. That's excellent. Yeah.
About the crash, they couldn't wait for the bounce because they knew that the bounce is riding faster, so they tried to ride to the finish in less second possible. No? And about the sprinter, he doesn't want to remember now the sprint because it's 3 years waiting for a win. And when you want to win, it's always difficult to do it. Anyway, he's very sad about it.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Keeping your mind free.
How about it? Bella News Love, come on.
You guys don't understand.
Tell me about the day.
I can tell you that I'm fucked.
Why is that?
Because I'm tired and everything hurts.
What hurts the most?
Just everything. It's an overall fatigue.
And for tomorrow, what's going to be up? A little R&R. Is that possible?
Big yawn.
Probably.
Can't be that day.
Hit the pool. Maybe the beach.
Vanderbilt.